In 2024, the free-to-play action RPG Tower of Fantasy will be getting a collaboration with a legendary anime, Evangelion, bringing its beloved characters into the game. Meanwhile, this month marks the arrival of Update 3.5 titled Electrifying Winter Rhapsody, packed with engaging content to immerse yourself in. The upcoming collaboration is a big one with more details set to come. For now, we know the iconic figures Asuka, Rei, and Shinji, together with the formidable Evangelion Test Type 01, will join the fray. According to the Japanese Tower of Fantasy X account, there will be more news coming on December 21st. These characters will lend their aid to combating dangers and embarking on new quests. The event will also introduce exclusive content including stylish costumes, personalized vehicles, time-limited simulacrum debuts, and captivating storylines to explore. Ahead of the 2024 crossover, Tower of Fantasy is having the Winter's Electrifying Rhapsody event, which is out on December 21st. Tower of Fantasy's main story will continue with Domain 9 Extraterrestrial Visitor, and Tower of Fantasy is currently available on PC, PlayStation 4, PS5, Android, and iOS. If you want to know more about any of the news mentioned in this video today, you can find the link in the description below. Now, developer Mint Rocket has teamed up with Black Salt Games for a Dredge crossover with Dave the Diver. Is there a better crossover? I think not. The free Dredge DLC will be coming to the game on December 15th for platforms PC and Switch. Dave the Diver was nominated for the Indie category for the Game Awards 2023 and was released in October this year. It combines underwater diving combat with running your own sushi restaurant that you open during the evenings. The casual RPG adventure will tie in a crossover with the single-player Lovecraftian title, Dredge. This was also a nominee for the Indie category at TGA also. It's a perfect match as Dave the Diver will be gaining new depths that are infested by aberrated fish. New boat mechanics will shake up the experience, taking things a bit more 3D, along with strange hooded figures showing up at the restaurant. It will all kick off with the travelling merchant from Dredge showing up and meeting Dave. He will then request him to catch aberrated fish or mutated versions of sea creatures found in the sea. These fish have their own attack patterns, meaning you'll have to be on guard for these troublesome new foes. There'll be a new weapon, the Drain Gun, to attack and also heal Dave at the same time, plus new customers to please at the restaurant who keep on ordering aberrated fish until closing time. If you have yet to pick up Dave the Diver, or Dredge, you can get the combined bundle on December 15th, which lets you get both titles in one neat package. A new trailer has been released for the Blade Prince Academy, a tactical RPG from French publisher Fire Squid. The game offers real-time combat with the unique ability to pause and strategize by directing each unit individually. The trailer revealed an enchanting fantasy realm brought to life with stylish anime visuals. The trailer also introduces 3 primary characters, Phobos, Orin, and Diamante, all of whom players had the opportunity to control. Phobos uses fiery dash assaults and unleashes powerful AoEs against enemies. Orin is known as the Deadly Sniper, proficient in long-range combat and can hurl grenades. Lastly, Diamante, the Elemental Mage, is seen in the trailer using ice abilities to attack groups of enemies. The publisher's announcement reveals that the trio, known collectively as the Blade Princes, will be tasked with protecting the mythical city of Abjectalia. These characters can also combine their strengths to unleash powerful combo attacks. Blade Prince Academy will be heading to PC as a Steam exclusive in spring 2024. It's over, it's official. E3 has come to an end after over 2 decades. The Entertainment Software Association has officially announced this week the end of the E3 Expo, as they confirmed not going forward with 2024 or future shows. The event has been run annually over the course of 28 years, beginning in 1995. In a statement made on X, the EAC has confirmed they have decided to end E3. E3 began as a trade show back in 1995, being a way for retailers to come across what's new for the holiday season. A premier event would attract press from all over the globe to cover the happenings. Over the years, the expo grew into what it is in recent years, with roughly 66,000 attendees during the last one in 2019. But the rise of the streaming platforms such as YouTube and Twitch, as well as alternative gaming shows such as the Summer Game Fest, there wasn't much room for E3. Publishers have also created their own digital showcases to promote upcoming games such as Nintendo and Microsoft, and there's also the absence of major publishers such as Sony, which has contributed to E3's overall popularity decline. The ESA were not unaware of these trends, as they had announced in 2019 that they aimed to create a revamped version of E3 going forward in 2020. But ultimately, they decided to bring E3 to a close now, so what do you think of this news? Let us know in the comments below. In response to a recent post on the Starfield Reddit, Bethesda outlines new features coming to the game, including new ways of travelling and the addition of city maps. Starfield had a massive launch of galactic proportions, letting players explore an expansive space system with over 1,000 planets to land on. One key feature missing was the ability to use some sort of transportation while exploring planets. Bethesda did comment previously that this was intentional for a slower pace of planet discovery, but feedback from fans on the latest patch notes has many asking for more. A spark of hope has appeared through one post on the Reddit from the devs as to what new ways of travelling actually means isn't exactly known. This could be new vehicles to travel the surface of planets when you land, or maybe more ways to travel manually with spaceships. No details have been revealed as of yet, but as we're talking about this, what new features would you want to come to Starfield? Another key feature mentioned in the post is maps for cities. Starfield doesn't currently have a city map system. City maps would make things easier to pinpoint where to go, especially when you're raring to get back to exploring those galaxies. The post does state that they'll be rolling out more regular fixes and updates. As for a timeline, you can expect an update early next year for a large number of in-progress quest fixes. No matter which galaxy you're exploring, head to our Starfield wiki, which covers armor, weapons, backgrounds, locations, spaceships, and more. Darkest Dungeon 2, fans are in for a treat this holiday season as developer Red Hook Studios just released the game's first DLC called The Binding Blade. In The Binding Blade, players will be able to go against a new roaming mini-boss and play 2 new heroes. The mini-boss called the Warlord is someone you will meet as you head over to the mountain. New military barricades will cause more trouble and a rather cold welcoming. Add to the already 12 available classes, you'll be able to play as the Duelist and the Crusader to form an interesting party as you make your way through a treacherous and roguelike journey with your trusty Rusty stagecoach. The Duelist is a brand new class to the Darkest Dungeon series. As the name suggests, the Duelist can specialise in 2 forms of playstyles, particularly the defensive and aggressive stances, while the Crusader makes his return, who possesses impactful skills and provides lots of strategic variety. Reynolds' main strengths include being an excellent support class who can heal allies. The latest patch also brings further enhancements such as being able to pick up your party members at the crossroads, change quirks at the hospital, and improve the UI of the crossroads as well as the stagecoach. This is just mainly a general overview of the changes with the update, so if you want further details you can head over to Fextralife if you want all the latest on the patch. Bad news, Fallout 4 fans. The highly anticipated next-gen update for Fallout 4 has now been pushed to 2024. Bethesda has shared in a post on X, Twitter, that they need a little bit more time for the update and players can look forward to an exciting return to the Commonwealth in 2024. The next-gen update was first announced by the developer for Fallout 4 back in 2022, with an expected arrival of this year. However, as we're almost done with 2023, with no signs it was coming this month, it's not too much of a surprise for the delay announcement. The update will be coming to platforms PlayStation 5, Xbox Series and PC. It will add a performance mode for enhanced frame rates and a quality mode for 4K visuals. There will also be some bug fixes and more content added to the Creation Club. The Creation Club is an official mod support system for Fallout 4. Now, if you've been eager for a more extensive look at Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, a recent trailer certainly delivered. This fresh footage reveals a host of new characters, outlines the main narrative arcs for the trio heroes, and highlights a variety of side tasks available for players to engage in. The title features turn-based battles that can be taken on with a party of 6 characters. There are more than 100 heroes to recruit as you travel through the war-torn continent of Eiyuden. Town management is also key as you recruit companions, gather resources, expand and work on new facilities to upgrade your campaign. Together with one-on-one duels and action-packed war battles, there's a lot to take on in Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes when it launches on April 23rd, 2024. Also teased is the War mode, which actually acts similarly to the Fire Emblem system. Players are pitted against different cores on a grid-based battlefield. Player strategies will be challenged as they put their units to the test. Your wins don't just affect your battles though, it also affects the towns, Each new ally added will unlock new benefits such as adding facilities. During your downtime between battles, you can also take part in minigames. Shown in the new footage are fishing, a card game, racing, and cook-offs. New speculation has arisen as domain registrations have come to light. The IP that is known as Might and Magic has had new domains registered for Might and Magic Fates. This was a recent discovery, and the netizen Curakaris on Twitter shared screenshots of this registration of these domains. Another possible relation to the project is the previous job listings for Ubisoft Shanghai a year ago, which mentioned a new Might and Magic AAA game. So is this the game? Well, for the position of the world director, one of the requirements was that the candidate have experience in open world game development. The series could be finally gaining its revival under Ubisoft Shanghai, which was formed 27 years ago. The studio has gone on to work on franchises such as Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and more. There's also a possibility that they could be developing multiple titles under this IP. As we haven't heard anything official, it might be a ways off until we actually hear any official news on Might and Magic Fates. The 10th anniversary for the series, though, will be in January 2024, so it's possible we could hear something by then. What do you think of this news? What are you hoping that Might and Magic Fates will actually be? Let us know in the comments below. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.